Do you ever wonder what's going on with all the fighting in our world? Why so much division? Why so much anger? Why so much hate? Why does it feel like everywhere we turn, we're being pushed to pick a side, to see someone else as the enemy? What if I told you that this constant conflict isn't simply human nature? What if it's actually a strategy, and a proven one, used by those in power to keep people separated, suspicious of one another, and too divided to ever unite? Because divided people are easier to control. I was born in Cortland, New York, and I love my country's people. But I also love my fellow human beings across this planet, regardless of who they are or where they live. What I'm about to share isn't just theory. It comes from lived experience, from traveling the world, and from over a decade of teaching a college course called Race Relations. And one thing has become incredibly clear to me. People are far more alike than we are different. Yet everywhere I've gone, across 25 countries so far, I've seen the same disturbing pattern. Those who hoard massive amounts of wealth consistently use it to gain disproportionate power over the lives of everyday people. And one of the most effective tools? Division. People are almost always forced into just two boxes: us versus them, right versus left, good versus evil, winners versus losers. This strategy has been used for centuries by political systems, by corporations, and even by powerful religious institutions. Because when people are busy fighting each other, they aren't paying attention to who's actually pulling the strings. From birth, we are trained into social hierarchies. There's always someone above us to admire or envy, and someone below us to judge and blame. We're taught to divide ourselves by skin color, gender identity, romantic orientation, religion or a lack of one, our language, our body type, our cultures, politics, class, even what we eat, drive, wear, or believe. And not long ago, even whether we wore a life-saving face mask during a global pandemic. But the goal is always the same. Keep us separated. Keep us distracted. Keep us fighting each other instead of questioning the systems that profit from our struggles. And this is why I believe what we truly need is real democracy. Not the illusion of choice, but a system where every person actually counts. A system where voting is encouraged, not suppressed. Wealth doesn't buy political power. Education is a right, not a privilege. Healthcare is guaranteed, and basic human needs are met. Now, I'm not against success. I'm not against people building wealth. But no one becomes rich in a vacuum. Every fortune is built on the labor, creativity, and consumption of other human beings. And when you benefit the most from a system, you should also give back the most to the system that made it possible. Because whether we like it or not, at the deepest level, we are all family. Energetically, genetically, and spiritually. And families are meant to support one another, not exploit one another. One of the greatest lessons I've learned traveling the world is this. No matter how different people seem on the surface, once you sit with them, talk with them, share a meal with them, laugh with them, you realize something powerful. Most people want the same things. We all love, we all struggle, we all hope. We all lose. We all grieve. We care about our children, our elders, our communities, our safety, our dignity, and our future. Across cultures, across borders, across beliefs, the vast majority of humans are good people. Please remember that the next time you're fed a message telling you to fear your neighbor, because there's nothing the powerful fear more than unity among everyday people. Nothing. When we come together, when we recognize each other's humanity, when we refuse to be manipulated into hatred, real change becomes possible. And that's why the system works so hard to keep us divided. You deserve better than a world built on fear. You deserve better than constant conflict. You deserve a life where your worth isn't determined by how much you produce, consume, or compete. You deserve dignity, safety, connection, peace. And so does every other human on this planet. So the next time you feel anger rising towards someone you've never met, pause, think, ask yourself, who benefits from me being angry at them? Who gains power when we're divided? And what might happen if instead of fighting each other, we stood together? Because the truth is this: the real power has always belonged to the people. It's just been buried under fear, distraction, and division. But once we remember who we are to one another, once we choose empathy over hatred, once we choose unity over manipulation, everything can and will change. If this message reached you, I hope it reminded you of your humanity and the humanity in others. And if you know someone who could benefit from hearing this, please share it. Let's spread understanding instead of division. So until next time, keep shining your inner light. The world needs it now more than ever.